Let me see what's going on today on this Tippler Talk Tuesday. Well, folks, what you see in front of the camera here are 3 feeders. I'm going to recap on a previous video that I had put up on these beautiful PVC black feeders. Now, I was lucky enough to meet up with the owner of this company, Maze Exotics. The company that builds these, the gentleman, the owner, I talked to this weekend during a pigeon show. We discussed some of the qualities about these feeders and why you should get them. I made 2 videos. They're coming up after this video here. But I want you to see what I'm dealing with here. And I'm also going to bring out a dirty feeder, this type of feeder, the black feeder, and show you how easily it can be cleaned off. I purposely left this one in the breeding loft a long time so you can see how dirty it is, how heavy it is with droppings. The droppings are on there heavy. Now, if I go to clean that, I have to scrape it. Then if I want to disinfect it, maybe I might have to spray it down with a light mist of some type of disinfectant. And eventually, over time, you know, the wood does bow, and they tend to rot out at the bottom, the floors, like these feeders here, open. If I leave them in there, if I don't pull them out and I leave them in there, this is what happens. Droppings in the feeder. Now I have to clean that up. But that's not the only problem you'll see. Check this out. With time, see that wood floor? Small hole. It's got another one down here at the bottom. This is what do you call that? That soft type of wood. See here? Look at that. A hole right there. So there you have it. I'll get the other small feeder and show you how I clean them. Stand by. All right, folks. You see the smaller feeder? This feeder here, I just pulled it out of the loft, and you can see has the same amount of droppings on that there is on that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how easy it is to clean that feeder. See the inside? I had put down some grit in there. That's why you see it kind of red. And watch me clean this feeder. It'll be effortless. Let me set it right here in the grass. Let me get the spray. Get my hose right here. Watch this, folks. Watch this. Soak it first. See that? Just a quick little soak. See the sides there? Has a little couple droppings where the birds have been sitting there pooping. Okay, watch this. Look at this. Now you can scrape it off if you like, or you can just spray it right off. Check this out. Can't go wrong. I want to thank Mike Brown, the owner of Maze Exotic, for building a very nice product. They're very reasonable. I think that some of the guys fall short if they don't invest in their loft. I know some guys are always looking for the deal. I know some guys always want to you know, cut corners in their log. That's okay too. You know, everyone has a preference, or only so many people can afford so many things. But let me just say that Mike will work with you on customizing your feeder, changing some stuff. If you want some handles on it, he'll put the handles on there for you. He does ship. You'll be getting these in a flat box, and very simple. Now, obviously, I just went ahead and sprayed right away, but really takes nothing to just with a rag or a light scraper. If you wanted to scrape, I don't think you have to. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong, folks. So easy. Or you can scrape them if you don't want to wet them. Okay. Show you. There you have it. Now, if I want to get technical and I want to, this is the main part right here. Now, if I want to get technical and I want to clean this up, I'll show you how simple it is. Let me get a rag. All right, folks, check this out. A rag. Look. And you can disinfect them any way you like. You see that? Look at that. Wipe them down real quick. You can go in here like so if you need to do so. If you don't, you don't. Real simple. Oh. That's it. Then you let them dry. You can wipe them down. Peace. All right, here we go. Coming back at you, you know from where, the Red Eye Love. Today, we're out here at the Southern Chapter ATU Pigeon Show. All right, Tippler show. And today I was able to purchase 3 more of these nice feeders behind me. And the reason why I'm making this video is to let the guys out there know that right here at Maze Exotics, okay, they're made by Mike Brown, the owner, and his helper, Ron Rink. All right, so let me show you here real quick what the card looks like. And to reiterate what I said before in one of my other videos, the best feeders you can buy right now, because they're so easy to clean, maintain, and feed the birds. Now, if you come in real close, I'll show you. The openings, very nice. And the reason for that, it allows the birds to stick their head in there without ruining their feathers around their neck with any problems. Sometimes if you have those small round holes, that could create a problem for the birds. And if you're showing your birds like a show like today, then that may ruin the birds from winning a competition. So here you go. Nice openings, nice material, PVC, washable, fairly light, and this is a nice 4-foot feeder. These are going in my breeding sections. he brought them here today for me. I picked them up, and he also does shipping. He can ship them out to you if you want some like this or smaller. He has various sizes. I was lucky to find Mike through my friend here, Ron. Ron's another great pigeon guy that I met here at the, well, actually I met him in Florida and years ago, and we've been friends since. So through Mike and Ron, I was able to get these feeders for my loft, and I'm getting rid of the old wooden ones. So if anybody has any questions later on about these feeders, you can call Mike Brown, and let me get the phone number out there, and I'll go ahead and post it on my video. It's 863-225-2541. 863-225-2541. There you go. Mike, can you tell me a little bit about your feeders?
So they're made out of PVC plastic. It's half-inch material. Nice thing about this is water's not going to hurt them, so you're not going to have the deterioration like you would with wood. Easily cleanable. We just started offering these in white as well as black. So if you prefer the look of a white feeder more, we do have those as well. Right now we're making these in a 2-foot, 3-foot, 4-foot, 5-foot, 6 and 8-foot version. So you got a lot of options for height. Those are approximate sizes. They're all a few inches under that, just kind of the way that they laid out on the machine and the material. So you know, we can kind of do some customizations to it. You know, some people had mentioned handles. We can add handles to it. Somebody today brought up lighting perhaps under the lid, so we're going to start looking at doing that. And you know, I like doing the custom work, so anything that we can, you know, somebody wants to do that we can come up with, we can do it. You know, I'll be more than happy to entertain any ideas that anybody has. So,
and see, for the guys out there watching, here's a gentleman that's asking for your input. Not everyone does that. Not every business does that. Sometimes businesses will put out a product and just say, look, what you see is what you get, and you're going to have to deal with that. At least this gentleman here, Mike Brown, is willing to listen to any ideas that you may have in order to make the feeder better for you. I talked about possibly, which would be cool, if you could do like maybe on top of the lid, not that you'll see it for long, or maybe up here somewhere on the side, maybe your loft name, customize it a little bit. That would be cool. I would like to have my red eye loft across the front here, maybe halfway in the material so you can see it, and then I could maybe highlight it with a different color. So if it's a white feeder, I can do black, I could do red, you know, those sorts of things. If it's a black feeder, you can do white lettering. So that would be cool to have. But we're trying to get this input from everyone out there watching my videos, so like that we can go ahead and promote his feeders, because I think they're really great, and that's why I'm here today. Not only for the show, but I'm here to buy these feeders, and I did. I purchased 3 nice 4-foot feeders for 3 sections, and I will be posting a video on that. So, Mike, I appreciate you.
I appreciate the business, and you know, I'm a reptile guy that's worked with this material for a long time, and the pigeon thing is new to me, so I'm always looking for input, trying to make things better.
And Ron, you'd like to say anything? Come on over here, Ron. Ron, don't hide behind the scenes.
Yeah, Ron's being
Come on, Ron.
I'm just here for the ride. I enjoy messing with the stuff too. It's been pretty interesting, and like I said, we just figured we'd try it, see how it works out, and seemed like they're working pretty good.
Hey, and you know what, folks? I'll say this: built in America, built in the USA, right here. So why not support your own backyard, your own place, right here? Not taking anything away from the other products overseas, but the reality of it is, I'm gonna spend my money right here to support my local business. All right, folks, you know how that goes. Like always, Ron, sign off, my man.
Like, share, subscribe.
There you go. What else?
And you don't put me on the spot, and I forgot. Have a blessed day.
There you go. Peace.
Oh yeah, the peace.
Come on. All right. Now, part 2 of this video we're going to discuss about the pricing, the assembly, and shipping. All right. So Mike's going to go ahead and explain to those out there. We forgot to mention it in the video, but we're back at it again, and we're going to go back to this, and he could be a little bit more clear on that. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, so our three main sizes we have here, the 2 foot, 3 foot, and 4 foot. They're priced at $40, $55, and $70 respectively. We are going to be offering shipping on these. When we ship them, they are going to be flat packed. So just some basic screws, number 2 head, put them together. Takes maybe under 10 minutes. The screws will countersink. You don't really have to sink them in too far. I just like to do them enough to where it's nice and flush. All the holes will be pre-drilled for you, so you don't have to lay it out. Everything will be right where it needs to be. You just basically stand it up, put the screws in, put it together, and you're ready to go. If you're local, we're based out of Lakeland. We can do meetups. We're going to be trying to work with some local feed stores to get the product in their store so that you guys can pick them up there as well if you're in the state of Florida. Otherwise, we will ship to any of the lower 48 states.
There you go. And folks, I can't stress this anymore. If you're gonna spend some money on your birds and you want some great feeders, these are the ones. Maze Exotic feeders. Well built, made right here in USA. You have various sizes, and he can custom make sizes if you like. Of course, with the variation in price, that's to be expected. At the end, we like the product, we love the feeders, and we thank Mike for coming out to the Southern Chapter ATU show to share some of the workmanship on the feeders and display of the feeders to show us what's available out there for us. Mike, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Again, I
Thank you
appreciate
very
you
much.
coming out.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. And like always, folks, please like, share, subscribe. Peace.